Well, the visitors to Sheerfield today are the Trelwany Jag Tigers, always an interesting side and going quite well in the league. They have a couple of real star men in Matej Zagar and Chris Harris, so we'll see how the Bandits' solid septet can cope with them. This is heat number 1, and it will be Matej Zagar who will ride from the inside gate. Gate 2 will be David Meldrum, now in a heat leader position with the Bandits, and now also captain of the side. He's taken over from Paul Bentley in that role. Emiliano Sanchez rides from gate 3, and Claus Kistensen in gate 4. And it's the Slovenian Zagar who's gone ahead. Kistensen, a bold challenge around the outside there, but Zagar leads into the bottom turn. He's got a beautiful style, very smooth and very fast. We've got Sanchez pinned at the back. So it's damage limitation for the Bandits with Zagar racing ahead. He didn't ride here earlier in the season due to other commitments when the Trelwany were here in the Cup, so this will be the first chance that the Bandits fans have had to see this very fine rider. Definitely has the potential to be a full-time Grand Prix man. It's a shared heat to open with, and a very good debut ride by Matej Zagar. Number 2, Claus Kistensen out again quickly, and he rides from gate 1 here. Gate 2 will be Hollaway, the veteran reserve for the Jag Tigers. In gate 2, Carlos Villar. Haven't seen Carlos for a while. He's back. It's Josef Frank that's missing this time. And Tom Brown will ride from gate 4. Kistensen had made the best start, and I think Villar looked as though he was going to emerge from the pack there to move into second. I think he has. The Bandits lead the way, and Brown is the man who comes through to challenge. Villar's not pulling away from Brown. Kistensen's got himself well clear, but Villar still under threat. Lost Hollaway, he slid off. Brown trying a nice wide sweep there, and he's just going to be short. I think the Bandits take the 5-1, but not without some threat from Tom Brown. Bandits lead. Heat 3, Steve Masters rides from gate 1. Gate 2 is Adrian Rymel. In gate 3 it'll be Pavel Omdrasik, who's gone very well here in the past, and in gate 4 Makosvki. smooth start from Rymel there. Makosvki's come round the outside. It's just a check 1-2 for the Bandits. Of course, Trelwany have a check in the race as well, and he's the man in third spot. A lot of good check riders around these days. Berwick's 2 moving clear. No problems for Makosvki and Rymel. Check flag held high as Bandits take up their second successive 5-1. They lead by 8 points. Heat 4, Tom Brown's going to be on gate 1. He rode quite well in heat number 2. Carlos Villar rides from gate 2. Gate 3 is Chris Harris, a tremendous young English rider that Trelwany have. And in gate 4 it's the Bandits' Paul Bentley. And I think Chris Harris nudged the tapes there. Over anxious. Chris Harris is going to go off 15 metres. He did that in the cup tie, but that was because he went as a golden double in that one. He was virtually unbeatable in that meeting, but he did lose out in his golden double ride. Certainly not easy to come from the back here, and it's not easy to come from 15 metres against strong home riders. Bentley and Villar have dealt with Tom Brown there. They've gone to the front. Riders changed gate position, of course, because Harris had to go off gate 4, and Chris has got a lot of work to do from the back here. He's moved very speedily into third spot there. Bentley's clear. Villar will have to move. He's going to stay ahead of Chris Harris. Harris is on his tail. Inside Villar there. Villar's higher up the bend. Can he get the drive to come back? No, he can't. He just failed to make the move. And Chris Harris has gone through into second. Excellent effort. He may have too much to do to catch Paul Bentley, though. So Bentley wins it. The Bandits take a 4-2 there, courtesy of a tape touch by Chris Harris, and they lead by 10 points. Seat 5, Makosvki is on gate 1. Gate 2, Emiliano Sanchez, disappointing in the opening race. Gate 3, Adrian Rymel. And gate 4, Matej Zagar, who made such a tremendous impression in his opening ride here at Shieldfield. What can he do from gate 4 against the strong Czech pairing? He's made a good start and he's eased his way in front, I think. Moves into the line, and it's Matej Zagar again, impressively racing ahead. Sanchez tailed off once more. lovely rider this is. Nice lean, tucks his leg in. Classic style. Adrian Rymel's kept up a good chase, but Zagar did the work around the first corner, and there was only one outcome after that. It's a fine win for the Slovenian once more. 2 out of 2 for him. Heat 6 from the inside: Chris Harris, Carlos Villar, Malcolm Hollaway, David Meldrum. And Harris leads, but Meldrum will attack him round the first corner on the outside, I think, although it's in fact Villar moved ahead. Harris, speedy. David Meldrum keeping Holloway at the back. No catching Chris Harris, he's miles ahead. David Meldrum has beaten some of these very good visiting riders this season, but he wasn't well placed round the first corner this time. So Chris Harris, no problems there. He didn't need to try and jump the start. He did in his first race. Heat 7 from the inside: Paul Bentley, Steve Munsters, Claus Kistensen and Pavel Omdrasik. A good gate by Masters this time from gate 2, and Omdrasik's with him as well around the first corner. Omdrasik moves to the front with Masters backing him up, and Paul Bentley's the man chasing. Omdrasik's clear and Masters is doing the blocking job, and Paul Bentley doesn't look as though he's going to find a way through. He got close there, but he's just short at the finish, I think. So Bandits just lead by 6 going into Heat 8, and that gives a chance for tactical substitutes in that race by Trelwany. Heat 8 and the Jag Tigers are indeed using a tactical substitute. Chris Harris comes in the yellow helmet, but it will be Claus Kistensen on gate 1. Chris Harris rides from gate 2. Gate 3 is Adrian Rymel, And in gate 4, Emiliano Sanchez, very disappointing so far. Kistensen's beaten Harris to the corner. Harris though swings out wide and he might have got clear. I think he has. Harris leads down the back straight. Kistensen dives inside him there. And I think the race is stopped.
Referee's decision is an unsatisfactory start to that race. All 4 riders invited back.
Well, difficult to see from here what caused the stoppage there. It all looked above board. Looked much the same that time, and once again Harris swings out to get drive, and he goes ahead of Kistensen, and Sanchez is showing this time in better position. Well, he was rather easily brushed aside there by Adrian Rymel, and I think Emiliano is not looking confident at the moment at all. Really, the Jag Tigers need some points from him, and although he was in position there, he looks very, very low on speed and confidence. The Bandits will not catch Chris Harris, but they've nullified the tack sub by sharing the race. Just riding round together there in second and third. That's a pretty comfortable win for Harris. The gap stays at 6. To that extent, the tack sub worked, but no backup from Emiliano. Move this time by Trelwany, because they're putting Matej Zagar into this race alongside Chris Harris. A very powerful pairing indeed. He's going to be Adrian Rymel coming from gate 1. Gate 2 is Chris Harris. Makosvki in gate 3, so the Bandits strongly represented as well by their Czech pairing here. And Matej Zagar is being asked to go from gate 4. He's already done that, and successfully. Zagar powerfully from gate 4, and Harris, I think, has gone with him. Makosvki's trying to battle his way around the outside, but it's the 2 visiting riders who've gone ahead. So they could take their second 5-1 in 3 races here and change the match completely. They're always strongly placed with their tack subs. Zagar and Harris. No problems out in front. Trying to keep clear of Makosvki, and they're doing it well enough. Adrian Rymel's well tailed off. He knows there's no way back from there. Zagar glances across at his partner. He can see that there's a big gap for Makosvki, and it's a 5-1 to the Jag Tigers. The Berwick lead is now cut to 2 points. 10, it's Paul Bentley on gate 1. Pavel Omdrasik rides from gate 2. He won his last one. Gate 3 is David Meldrum and Steve Masters in gate 4. This is the pairing who got a 5-1 in heat 7. So suddenly, after the Bandits had looked comfortable early on, things have changed, and this is a threatening race. Omdrasik's away well, but I think Steve Masters has missed the start. Meldrum making a big bid to get round the outside there. He really rides that pit's bend tremendously well, David Meldrum, and he's very much a threat. We'll have another go here, I think. Omdrasik riding nicely. Steve Masters trying to put pressure on Bentley. Berwick might settle for a 3-all. Bold bid by Meldrum again there. He went to the inside down the straight there, but Omdrasik's just hanging on. Steve Masters couldn't do anything from the back. Omdrasik just made it in front after a good start, and the Bandits maintain that 2-point lead. With every point counting. The man on the inside gate this time is Emiliano Sanchez. How the Jag Tigers would like to see him get going. He's perfectly capable, but not in form at all. Gate 2 is Paul Bentley. Gate 3 is Matej Zagar again. He's had a couple of wins so far. In fact, 3 wins. And in gate 4, it'll be Claus Kistensen. Inevitability there as Matej Zagar gates from gate 3 and moves ahead. Kistensen challenging, but Sanchez again very disappointing, already well back. However, we know there's going to be a couple of races with Harris and Zagar coming up. But Trelwany very much still in with a chance here. Zagar's done it from the gate every time. Still 2 points in it in the Bandits' favour. Heat 12, no Zagar or Harris in this one, so that Berwick may see as their chance to improve their position. But Steve Masters is in it. It's Malcolm Hollaway riding from gate number 1. Michael Makosvki is in gate 2. Gate 3, it's Steve Masters and Claus Kistensen at the gate. The bandits have gated. Makosvki and Kistensen lead from Masters. Trelwany needs Steve Masters to pick something up here, I think, and a good challenge there. Almost moving inside Makosvki. Now the bandits pulling away, and this could be a crucial 5-1. There won't be any tack sub changes in the next one. This was important that the bandits got an advantage here. Kistensen in front. Makosvki having trouble not running into him. Masters has been shaken off now. If the bandits don't collide, they should be on course for a crucial 5-1. Kistensen looks over and as if to say, what are you doing there? You're too close. Makosvki pulls back a bit, but they still take the 5-1. And that could be a match-winning move for the bandits. They move 6 up. Trelwany have their big 2 in the next race. Heat number 13 with one of the strongest Heat 13 pairings in the Premier League on the Trelwany side. It'll be David Meldrum riding from Gate 1 for Berwick. Gate 2, Matej Zagar, who's unbeaten after 4 races. Gate 3 will be Paul Bentley, and in Gate 4, with just 1 point dropped, and that's because he had to go off 15 metres after a tape touch, that's Chris Harris. Zagar hasn't gated so well this time, nor has Harris. It's Meldrum who's moved ahead. Harris, though, a tremendous blast around the outside, he's got ahead. But the bandits are in 2nd and 3rd. Zagar trying to cut through on the inside. A shock for the Slovenian. His worst start of the night. And he's not making much of it so far. I think if they can carry a 6-point lead into the next race, Berwick will feel they've got a good chance of clinching it there. Zagar making no impression. Zagar's pulled out. He didn't ride well there at all, really. Chris Harris did the job. Matej Zagar had a poor race, a shared heat that leaves Berwick with a chance to clinch it. Zagar very quick to get back in the pit. Beat 14 and a very important one for Berwick. Another race that doesn't have Zagar and Harris in it, but it does have Pavel Omdrasik. It will be Pavel Omdrasik on gate number 1. Gate 2 will be Claus Kistensen. Gate 3 will be Tom Brown. And gate 4 will be Adrian Rymel. He's ridden most of the year at number 4, Rymel, and he's got a good record of finishing off matches here in heat 14. Taking a long time to settle. And I think the referee has got fed up waiting there. He's excluded Claus Kistensen. It's Carlos Villar coming in to replace Claus Kistensen. Quite an unusual occurrence that, but it was announced that it was 3.5 minutes. The referee had waited for the riders to get settled, and I think it might be reasonable to say that Claus was the biggest offender. So what can they do here? And Villar's made a good start, and Rymel is trying to come around the outside. Well, Carlos Villar has been a hero once or twice. Pavel Omdrasik's trying to barge his way through on the inside, but he didn't get there. Villar leads the way, rather hairy round that bottom bend, and Adrian Rymel will be pleased to have moved in front. But this is the positions the Bandits need. In fact, they just need to share this one really to finish the match off here. So Adrian Rymel making sure by leading the way. Carlos Villar backing him up. That'll be a bonus. And it's actually Tom Brown who's taken up the chase from third. Omdrasik's won 2 heats, but not here. And the 5-1 there to the Bandits puts them 10 up. They've certainly won tonight's match. Put to the final heat of this match. The Berwick Bandits will be very pleased to have won it against a very useful Trelwany side with two really big superstars in it. The Bandits have won, but they've put out in this final race Makosvki off gate number 1. Gate 2 will be Matej Zagar with 4 victories and a last place. Gate 3 will be Paul Bentley. And from gate 4, which has worked quite well I think tonight, Chris Harris, who has dropped just the 1 point, and we know why that was. Paul Bentley's not got going at all. He's stopped at the start, but it's Zagar who's gone ahead and Harris moving through to back him up there. But the Jag Tigers are not close enough for this to be important. Comfortably taking the bonus, but they're going to be beaten here. Zagar and Harris lead the way. No challenge for Makosvki. He hasn't got close. Two tremendous riders. Finished with a 5-1, but not enough backup from the rest of the team. And the Bandits win, 48-42.
Better than that.